Komo na yenya ne ntie se abrantie bia su kopiem wo wane ne mpotem wane ne MC se yi ase pa womra no mekasa awurade wo se kasa harpanta na no ate papa ye friend Rashid anata Rashid ye na kogina mu wo ase kitkoto entansa ye de abona ne se wone akora bia wonduru ne mpanyin fie so ada emom nsem ayedeja na ye nsentro ni Rafik Salam wa wona de na ne adi achi Rafik, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tell us what went on in court today.
What transpired in court, let me start by telling you the huge crowd that came to the court in droves because it's a case of public interest because the accused was arrested on Friday, after he ran out of the country and was in Burkina Faso for close to 3 months. And so he was arrested on his arrival in Wa, and so he was taken to court. So he's facing 11 counts of sexual assault. And so when they went to the court, the statements were read to him, and then after that, the prosecutors prayed to the court that because they have not been able to finish with their investigations, they would like him to be behind bars. And another issue that they also came in reason was that they wanted the accused person to be in court, to be in custody, to be remanded because of his own safety, because the atmosphere outside the sacred court was charged, and several people were there. And then even when he was even leaving the court, there were lots of people who were hooting at him. And so he's accused of sexual assault, 11 counts, and the ladies, they are numbering 12. And then they are between the ages of 10.
Wait, Rafik. So Anata slept with 12 minors.
12 minors.
Wow.
12 minors are in court.
And how?
These were the cases that were brought to court. 12 minors.
Rafik.
The ages ranging between 10.
Rafik, wait. So how did it happen? From 1, 2, to 12, and nothing was done about it.
It happened between 2021 and 2023.
Wow.
In the span of 2 years. And so, according to the facts of the case, some of these incidents occurred in his house. The court also told us that he was a married man, but some of these acts were committed in his bedroom. Some were also committed in the bush. This time,
in the bush,
allowed the ladies to lean on his motorbike and then for him to sex through the anus. That was what we were told, our court. And so that was what actually transpired. And some too, I think the 15-year-old, the court stated that he only groped and also fondled the breast of the lady. And that was what transpired. And so in all,
Rafik, we learned Anata is very popular in the area.
He is very popular. He's a very popular musician, manager of ceremonies. So if you have your wedding and you don't invite him, that clearly means that you are not part of the system. And so the information that we glean on indicates that last week we had information on social media that there's supposed to be a particular wedding that's supposed to take place around the 20th, 21st. And so he was asked to come and be the manager of ceremony for that event. And so when he came, the police had information of it, and then they got him arrested.
When he was brought to court, what was his plea?
There were 11 counts, charges. He did not plead guilty to the charges. And so the trial is going to, according to the prosecutors, they also prayed to the court that because of the public interest in the case, they would like the case to be tried every day. So beginning next Monday, every day, the case will be in court. So they want to have a speedy trial of the case. But let me also tell you that in 2014, he was alleged to have also sexually assaulted 19 girls.
Wow.
In 2014. But that one didn't see the light of the day.
19? He
was only arrested. Yes, he was only arrested by the police. And somewhere along the line, he was also taken out because of lack of evidence. But this time around, the prosecutors are saying that they want to tie all loose ends and make sure that he's sick.
Before you go, what about the 12 victims? Are they all okay? Have they been taken to the hospital to ensure that they don't have infections or they are not pregnant?
They were not the 12 victims, they were not in court. We are told somewhere around next week. This is supposed to be a summer trial. And so because they are also minors, it will also not be tried in open court. But we are also told that one of the victims is dead.
One of the victims is dead.
Is dead, but we are not told whether it is as a result of that. But we are told in court today that out of the 12 people that he's being accused of groping and fondling the breast and also sexual assaulting them, we are told one is dead.
Rafik, you keep on following the issue so that you keep us to speed as and when the need arises. We'll come to you. It's an interesting story. Thank you so much for the hard work you're doing.